Hello everyone, my name is Richie and welcome back to another video. Today join me for a first look at the brand new City Transport Simulator bus. Let's do it. So yes, today you join me in TramSim and today we're taking a little look at a sort of add-on, sort of new game to the City Transport Simulator franchise, which brings buses to this fictional little town. And yeah, as part of this release I've been gifted early access from ViewApp, so a massive thank you to ViewApp for providing a game key to show this off for you. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you the main menu and show you what's different with this. Obviously, if you've got City Transport Simulator Tram, then you'll sort of know the ins and outs of the game. But we're going to jump into it, I'll show you what sort of route we're going to do, and then sort of show you some key differences. And then we'll drive a bus. So let's jump into it. So here we go, we're in the main menu, and this is City Transport Simulator. So it's kind of been renamed from just the tram to obviously to include the buses. So this is quite interesting how this works. So if you don't want to do trams, you can get the bus side of this, but if you want to do trams, you can also get the tram side, and if you want to do both, you can do both. Both of them actually stand alone. So essentially what happens is when you pick the game up, you'll just be granted this City Transport Simulator now, which is obviously the franchise, let's say. But if you pick up the bus stuff, you can play the bus stuff. But if you own both, the bus and the tram, you'll see, you know, your trams and your networks and whatever in both versions. It's quite interesting how it all works. So what we'll do first is we'll jump into manage my operations. So let's jump into this. So if you remember the first look video I did for CTS Tram when it first released on console around about January time, we set up a line and we did a little bit of a drive then. And then kind of since then I've played it in my free time and whatever else. Obviously most of my progress is on the PlayStation and this is on the PC. And you'll remember in that video we set up a little line, but we just had a little look at the tutorial, we didn't drive it too much. I kind of just played it in my own time and had a bit of fun with it. It's quite a good bit of fun. So what I've done now is I've also set up a bus line, which is this green one here, which goes all the way up towards the university, I believe it is. You can't actually, oh you can see the station names. So Industries, that's so like the industrial park. So basically if you go to manage lines like you would do for CTS Tram, you do the same thing but for buses. I believe there's some additions to the map as well. I couldn't really tell you where it's been added on. I know there's a few different bits and bobs, but I think the buses are more like for like the rural stuff and like the outskirts, and then the trams obviously for the city. So yeah, you can see the tram lines got sort of like all down here, and there's a few other bits and bobs, but if you go onto the bus line you can see there's a lot more going on. You can go a little bit further up here and whatever else. So I believe there's a slight difference between the tram map and the bus map. I think the map itself is obviously the same, but the sort of stations you can call that are a bit different. But yeah, if you want to go through and make some routes and do the timetables and whatever else, it's all pretty much the same. Obviously just with buses, which is quite cool. So yeah, before we jump into that, I'll show you some more stuff at the main menu. So if we go back, obviously you've got all the manuals and stuff. You've got some new stuff about buses there which you can do. The sandbox option works the same as it always has done. I've not really messed around with this too much, but obviously you've got tutorials and you can set your own session up and whatever else, and also manage your lines if you want to do that. But yeah, if you've played City Transport Simulator before and you kind of know the idea of how to play it, then you'll find it's absolutely fine. I think there's a slight discount if you've already got CTS Tram, if you want to pick up the bus stuff. It kind of acts like a DLC if you've already got CTS Tram, but you don't have to own Tram in order to get bus. There's like a whole thing on their website, and I'll link it in the description so you can kind of take a look for yourself and see what you need to own to play whatever bits you want to play. Anyway, without any further ado, let's drive a bus, shall we? So if we go to manage my operation, go down to start session and then change your vehicle type. So these are the different vehicles. You've got this one, which is Dr. Richard. I'm going to try and create a petition to make that Dr. Richie. So first off, you've got the Line City A21, which comes with the standard edition. We've also got obviously all the trams and stuff. Some of them, I've got the full package here, so if you've got like all the deluxe stuff from CTS Tram, that'll all come through. You've also got the NL205. It says it's locked because I've not gone that far into the career mode with it, so once you do go into the career mode a bit further, you will get these unlocked. Now, if you get the deluxe edition, you get a couple of extra buses, which are bendy buses. You get this one, the NG235, and also I think that one's included. And then you've got this one, which is the T3, which is also another bendy bus. So they're part of the deluxe package if you want to get that. And there's a T4, that's also part of the deluxe as well. So if you want some bendy buses, get the deluxe. But anyway, we're going to drive this, and we're going to drive it from the sort of industrial area down to the Hauptbahnhof and have a little look at driving a bus in CTS. And here we go, we're here in a bus, and doesn't this look absolutely splendid? So yeah, this is the bus that we're going to be driving today. Let's have a little look at the route we're going to be doing. So if I hop into the main menu, and the map even, sorry, we'll be starting here at this Industries bus stop, going down this way, down to Danielsplatz, via some museums, why not, and then we'll end up down here at the Busbahnhof. Obviously the route goes along towards the Hauptbahnhof, but that's mainly for my career mode, just to kind of create a nice little connection. But we'll end at the Busbahnhof, and yeah, let's drive this wonderful little bus. So what do we do first? Let's go back into the cab. we need to apparently release that. That's the first thing we've got to do. Okay, open the doors. That's fine. Yeah? Is that alright? Are people going to get on? That's the question. Yeah, a few people are getting on there. Awesome. So I'm guessing, like with any other bus, once people are on, you can then close the doors and then go. Yeah? Is that fine? Are we all released? I think so. Well, let's go then. Indicate left that way. Cool, and let's go. Let's do it. Awesome. Right, we're indicating correctly, which is awesome. And our next station, or bus stop even, is Danielsplatz in 1.1 kilometers time. Oh, nice. We've got some announcements there. Very nice indeed. Awesome. Right, let's stop behind this blue car. Let's not crash into them because that will not be good. And then we also need to apply the parking brake, which is, if you're on the keyboard, it's full stop. Oh, that was quick. There was some quick lights. Right, let's go. Cool. Here we go. So which way are we going? We're going right here. So we need to make sure to give it a bit of a wider berth, don't we? Let me have a look in my mirrors. We're all good there, aren't we? That's fine. That's a bit too wide, I think. Ah, it's alright. It's fine. Better to be cautious than not. Right, here we go, flying along now up to 70 kilometers an hour. And then I think down here, where are we going? Let's have a look at the map. We're going right in a minute, I think. Yeah, possibly. Right, let's stop there, behind these cars. Awesome. Let's have a look at the map again. We're going straight on, then we'll turn right. Obviously, there's a blue line, so we can follow where we're going. Right, green lights, let's go. Right, off we go. Off goes that taxi. Oh, I've just collided with a car. That's not good. It's just telling me off. Look at the way it's wagging its finger. Like, nope, you shouldn't do that. Right, confirm. Oh, we've got a van as well. Right, we need to get around this van. I think they're delivering something. So let's get around you without whacking into you, which I'm going to do straight away. So I need to reverse, which I think is if you press this one, you can reverse then. And then you can do that. Oh, I've collided with him. Right, we've got another set of lights. We've also got what looks to be a car crash. That's quite cool that it kind of like, they do crashes and stuff. I mean, it's a city, isn't it? You'd expect that. Also, there's a guy that's very eager to get off our bus. Oh, no, I'm stuck on the curb. I'm stuck in the flowers. Right, let's try and get around that properly. Okay, here we go. We're actually moving now. Dear me. Right, we've got some red lights coming up. So you can see the tram lines now. So if you own the trams or you've got trams assigned to these lines, you will see them. I don't think I've got anything signed up to them, so you won't see them in this video. You will do around like the sort of centre, around the Busbahnhof and the Hauptbahnhof. But yeah, like I say, if you own CTS tram, you will see all the stuff. It's quite cool. We're going a bit too quick here. Why are we going so quick? Right, let's slow right down. I think I can see the bus stop. Is that it there? That looks very bus stop-like to me. Right, cool. Awesome. So any second now we can go. I find it quite cool there's DHL vans like that over there. I wonder, like, obviously now they've done like a bus stuff, whether there's like, you know, taxis and delivery vans and all sorts of stuff coming. We need to release the parking brake and let's go. That would be really cool, being like a little delivery van. Right then, let's stop for our first bus stop of Danielsplatz. So let's get the indicators in. Oh, there you go. There's our little objective. Let's stop there. Oh, we've mounted a curb. That's not good. Stop. Cool. And let's open the doors. Awesome. We did that well. We didn't crash or anything. Come on, everyone. Get on the BO1 to the Hauptbahnhof. So I've signed this up. So you can like assign your bus names and whatever else. So you can name them whatever you want. Also, we can go. You're getting on. Awesome. Right, let's close them. Awesome. Let's go back into the cab. Release the parking brake. And let's go. Right. Indicate this way. And we're going left in a minute. Awesome. Right then, let's go. What you can also notice there is all the tram signals and stuff working in tandem, which is quite cool. So obviously, you know, it adds different elements. So if you're doing the trams, obviously you're following the tram sort of, what do you call it, signalling. And then obviously if you're driving the bus, you're just sort of following it like you would do any other bus stuff. 0.5 kilometers to our next bus stop, which should be down here somewhere. Right, let's keep going all the way down here. It's very busy. There's lots going on. I've set it to medium, so obviously you can mess around with traffic density and passenger density and all that sort of good stuff. So if you want it busier, you can certainly do that. Right, here's our next bus stop. So let's stop here, indicate, and let's slow right down, right up to behind this car. There you go. Open the doors. Handbrake on. Excellent. Get on my bus. Look at this pink top. Oh, there's someone causing commotion. Oh, there's someone that's going to crash. Ah, dear. I like this. I like that there's always chaos. Right, we can also shut the door. Are you getting on my bus? Yeah, right. Let's close the doors. Obviously, you know, you need to kind of stick to time as much as you can. Right, let's go. Indicate. And somehow... parking brake. Let's release that and let's go. We need to somehow get around these people. That's going to be fun. We're going to need to mount the curb, aren't we? Because I don't want to... I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm absolutely stuck. Right, hold on. I don't want to hit anyone. So let me make sure I don't do that. I'm scared I'm going to hit someone. Right, let's just gently does it. There you go. There's another lamppost there. Oh, we cleared that like a pro. I mean, I almost wiped out that other car, but it's alright, it's all good. Let's go back into the front and let's keep going. Awesome. Right, next stop is the museum park. Oh my goodness gracious me. Hey, give way! Give way! Museum park, where's that? It's here. Right, let's indicate. It's in a nice little bay here as well. So let's go into here. Let's not mount the curb. Let's stop there. Cool. Sweet. Open the doors. Wrong indicator. Ah, I must have not turned them on. Right, let's do that. Awesome. Welcome onto my bus. And we've leveled up. Nice. Right, let's go because we're already late. So let's close that and close that. Let's indicate. Release the parking brake. And let's go before the lights change. Oh, they've already done it. Oh, no. Right, so we're going down this way once our lights change, which is now. So let's do it. Let's move. Awesome stuff. Let's go down here. I like how the draw distance is pretty decent. I mean, you can set it to whatever you want. I've dialed it back a little bit because of my PC specs. But if you've got a beefier PC, you can turn it all up to ultra if you really want to. Oh, I'm speeding. It doesn't like that. It doesn't like 10% plus 2. Oh, I've just stopped. I've just crashed into someone. I've just crashed into a parked van. I tell you what though, if you crash into a parked van, you don't get done for it. I'm happy with that. Oh, we're going left here. Okay, cool. Nothing's coming. Sweet. Let's turn around here. Awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, let's just make sure not to hit this car here. We've also hit the curb. I need to be mindful of how wide my bus is. There you go. Here's a bus stop because this is the museum. So let's do that. Awesome. Let's slow down. We don't want to cause any chaos. Hello, people. Oh, are you getting off here, are you? Right, let's open that then. People are getting on my bus. This is brilliant. So obviously, as you build this up, you can add more buses to it and add more lines and whatever else. And you can make it really, really busy. So I can see myself having a lot of fun with this. Right, let's close them doors. Let's release the parking brake once more. And let's go, shall we? Right, let's go. Let's keep going down here to our next stop of Biedermannstraße, which is somewhere down here. It'll announce it in a minute.
Nächster Halt Biedermannstraße.
There you go, look, a few announcements. Here you go, you've got a taxi here as well, so I wonder if taxis will play a part of gameplay in future. Be really interested. I hope they do build on this. You know, make a bigger map and more different ways of doing transport. I like it, it's cool. Here it is, our next bus stop, so let's indicate. Awesome, let's do that. Let's not mount the curb, because that will not be good for anyone, especially not my career. So let's do that. Open the doors. Lovely. I'm getting the hang of it now. Right, no one else is getting on. Let's close them. Cool. You need to be quick with it, because obviously, you know, if you get delayed and no one's getting on, you don't need to wait for anything. Let's go. Let's make sure not to... we went for a yellow. It's fine. We got away with it. It's all good. If we can get away with it, it's okay. There's a bus lane here too. Right, the next stop is the Busbahnhof, and I tell you what, I've really, really enjoyed that. So let's stop there. Let's do that. I may even just go to the Hauptbahnhof for the fun of it. Let's go. Cool. Indicate. Make sure to indicate. Make sure to always indicate. Observe signal maneuver. Don't forget that. Got another red light there as well. Right, let's not run any red lights. We've not done that. We've done good with that so far. I'll tell you what I haven't done. Indicate. Right. Let's indicate there's another taxi there. Right, let's go. Lights have changed. We're going down this way towards the Busbahnhof, which I think is that building over there, isn't it? There's the Hauptbahnhof. So we're going to be going right next to it. Oh, we're going a bit too quick down here. Slow down a little bit. Slow down. Right, we're going left. Here's the Busbahnhof. Let's turn in. Awesome. Full swing all the way in. And this is the Busbahnhof. This is very cool looking. Right, let's stop here. I've mounted the curb fully, but it's okay. Let's stop there and open the doors. I tell you what, this has been brilliant. I tell you what, this has been absolutely brilliant. I've loved this so much. I'm going to carry on going towards the, what's it called? The Hauptbahnhof. Just why not? We'll do the full line. So let's close them doors and let's go again, shall we? Why not? Right, let's go. Awesome. So hopefully the indicators do turn themselves off, I think. So let's do that. So we've got one more station just down there somewhere. So how do you get out the Busbahnhof? Do you go round like a loop? I think so. So obviously all these bus stops I believe are usable. So if you build it up, you can have all these bus stops doing different things. One quick thing to note is that if you're on the controller, if you press down on the D-pad, you can see there's all sorts of different other options. So you can do kneeling if you want. You can do all sorts of different stuff. So there's quite a lot of different elements to this. It's very cool. Right, we need to go right here. I feel like we're going to be a little bit late. It's okay. Let's turn around here. Cool. Just swing it out there. Why not? You know, that's what normal bus drivers do, don't they? Right then, here we go. No one's getting on here. I don't blame them because it's only around the corner. You can walk. But let's open the doors anyway because someone might be wanting to get off. Did anyone get off? No, it's all good. Right, that's fine. I mean, we've still got 25 seconds before we can go, but we'll go early. Why not? All bus drivers do. So let's do that. Let's go back into the front. And let's go, shall we? Let's go to the Hauptbahnhof. What can I get for the red light? Oh, I might be stung for that. Oh no, it's alright. It's let me get away with it. Nice. Right, the Hauptbahnhof is down here somewhere. So, I think it's just on the right hand side. We're going way too quick as well. I think there's probably a way to do cruise control, but I keep forgetting how to do it. Right, let's stop behind this taxi. I think we need to go straight on. We're in the wrong lane, it's okay. Obviously all the traffic's going to go that way, but we're going to go straight on. Right, let's go. Cool. Round the corner from the Hauptbahnhof. There's no trams coming. I've not seen any of my trams because I don't think the lines are right. But I'll build up the lines, and then when we come to do our next video... Oh, hold on. Speak of the devil, there's a bus or something over there. Right then, here's the Hauptbahnhof, so let's get in here. So, you can see another bus over there, which is doing its thing. I think I've got 2 buses. And also, I can't find my trams. I have got trams somewhere, I might have just not assigned them yet. But once I sort of like build up my career, you'll see all sorts of stuff going on. And here we go, we've made it to the Hauptbahnhof, and we've leveled up. Very nice indeed. I really enjoyed that. I tell you what, I can see a lot of potential with this. Obviously, you know, the trams were quite good as they are, but now that we've got buses, and like I've been saying as we go along, hopefully we see some other forms of transport, it could be really, really good. And it'll build up on this really interesting sort of like, you know, management style of like transport. I like it. Of course, like I mentioned at the start, if you've already got City Transport Simulator Tram, you obviously, all you need to do is get the bus sort of add-on pack, let's say. But if you don't want the trams, or you're not fussed about the trams, you can get just the bus stuff on its own and the game will work just fine. But yeah, just keep that in mind. So if you want to do tram or you want to do buses, then you pick, it's up to you. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to giving this a lot more of a go. I can see a lot more potential with this, and it's a good bit of fun. I do like it. But anyway, now that we've safely made it to the Hauptbahnhof, I'm going to leave that video there. So thank you all for watching. I've been Richie, and I'll hopefully see you all next time. Bye bye.